Chicago. Hog butcher for the world, toolmaker, stacker of wheat, player with railroads and the nation's freight handler, stormy, husky, brawling, city of the big shoulders. They tell me you are wicked, and I believe them, for I have seen your painted women under the gas lamps luring the farm boys. And they tell me you are crooked, and I answer, yes, it is true, I have seen the gunmen kill and go free to kill again. And they tell me you are brutal, and my reply is, on the faces of women and children I have seen the marks of wanton hunger. And having answered, so I turn once more to those who sneer at this my city, and I give them back the sneer and say to them, come and show me another city with lifted head, singing so proud to be alive and coarse and strong and cunning, flinging magnetic curses amid the toil of piling job on job. Here is a tall, bold slugger set vivid against the little soft cities, fierce as a dog with tongue lapping for action, cunning as a savage pitted against the wilderness, bareheaded, shoveling, wrecking, planning, building, breaking, rebuilding. Under the smoke, dust all over his mouth, laughing with white teeth, under the terrible burden of destiny, laughing as a young man laughs, laughing even as an ignorant fighter laughs who has never lost a battle, bragging and laughing that under his wrist is the pulse, and under his ribs the heart of the people, laughing, laughing the stormy, husky, brawling laughter of youth, half naked, sweating, proud to be a hog butcher, toolmaker, stacker of wheat, player with railroads, and freight handler to the nation. Sketch. The shadows of the ships rock on the crest in the low blue luster of the tardy and the soft inrolling tide. A long brown bar at the dip of the sky puts an arm of sand in the span of salt. The lucid and endless wrinkles draw in, lapse, and withdraw. Wavelets crumble, and white spent bubbles wash on the floor of the beach. Rocking on the crest, in the low blue luster, are the shadows of the ships. Masses. Among the mountains I wandered, and saw blue haze and red crag, and was amazed. On the beach, where the long push under the endless tide maneuvers, I stood silent. Under the stars on the prairie, watching the dipper slant over the horizon's grass, I was full of thoughts. Great men, pageants of war and labor, soldiers and workers, mothers lifting their children, these all I touched and felt the solemn thrill of them. And then one day I got a true look at the poor, millions of the poor, patient and toiling, more patient than crags, tides, and stars, innumerable, patient as the darkness of night, and all broken, humble ruins of nations. Lost. Desolate and lone, all night long on the lake, where fog trails and mist creeps, the whistle of a boat calls and cries unendingly, like some lost child, in tears and trouble, hunting the harbor's breast and the harbor's eyes. The harbor. Passing through huddled and ugly walls, by doorways where women looked from their hunger-deep eyes, haunted with shadows of hunger hands. Out from the huddled and ugly walls, I came sudden at the city's edge, on a blue burst of lake, long lake waves breaking under the sun on a spray-flung curve of shore, and a fluttering storm of gulls, masses of great gray wings and flying white bellies, veering and wheeling free in the open. They will say, "Of my city the worst that men will ever say is this: you took little children away from the sun and the dew, and the glimmers that played in the grass under the great sky, and the reckless rain. You put them between walls to work, broken and smothered for bread and wages, to eat dust in their throats and die empty-hearted for a little handful of pay on a few Saturday nights." Mill doors. You never come back. I say goodbye when I see you going in the doors, the hopeless open doors that call and wait and take you then for how many cents a day? How many cents for the sleepy eyes and fingers? I say goodbye because I know they tap your wrists in the dark, in the silence, day by day, and all the blood of you drop by drop, and you are old before you are young. You never come back. Halsted Street Car. Come, you cartoonists, hang on a strap with me here at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Halsted Street Car. Take your pencils and draw these faces. Try with your pencils for these crooked faces, that pig sticker in one corner, his mouth, that overall factory girl, her loose cheeks. Find your pencils, a way to mark your memory of tired, empty faces. After their night sleep in the moist dawn and cool daybreak, faces, tired of wishes, empty of dreams. Clark Street Bridge. Dust of the feet and dust of the wheels, wagons and people going, all day feet and wheels. Now, only stars and mist, a lonely policeman, 2 cabaret dancers, stars and mist again. No more feet or wheels, no more dust and wagons. Voices of dollars and drops of blood. Voices of broken hearts. Voices singing, singing. Silver voices singing. Softer than the stars, softer than the mist. Passers-by. Passers-by, out of your many faces flash memories to me, now at the day end, away from the sidewalks where your shoe soles traveled and your voices rose and blent to form the city's afternoon roar, hindering an old silence. Passers-by. I remember lean ones among you, throats in the clutch of a hope, lips written over with strivings, mouths that kiss only for love, records of great wishes slept with, held long, and prayed and toiled for. Yes, written on your mouths and your throats I read them when you passed by.